Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada, December 12, 2025.
We're gonna still try and get that star out. Oh, really? How? Forklift.
Heavy rainstorms are once again causing flooding in the Fraser Valley region east of Vancouver this week, prompting evacuation orders, highway closures, and renewed criticism that the provincial government has failed to adequately prepare. As of the morning of December 11th, about 400 properties were under evacuation order, with another 1,800 under evacuation alert, including Abbotsford and Chilliwack. The flooding was triggered by a series of atmospheric rivers that pummeled Washington state and southwestern BC with heavy rains. While the rain has temporarily slowed, more is expected to hit the region in the days to come. Overflow from Washington state's Nooksack River worsened major flooding across BC's Fraser Valley on Friday, forcing evacuations, flooding farmland, and closing schools.
This is outside of Castle Fun Park. It's like 6 feet of water. They just shut down the highway. There's literally people floating down in a boat right now. Look, that's the highway. There's literally people.
Well, I'm back at the Vi where it's flooded out.
Highway 1, the main route linking Metro Vancouver to the rest of Canada, was transformed into a body of water late Thursday, as flooding quickly overtook the Trans-Canada Highway. Traffic control worker John Rains was surprised how suddenly the situation escalated. It was chaos. It must have been 35 minutes before it went from like nothing on the highway until the highway was gone, he said. Rains said he could barely keep ahead of the water on foot, even when walking uphill. Police said thousands of drivers were moved off the highway safely, with one exception, a driver who officers say ignored the closure and had to be rescued by boat. In conjunction with Central Fraser Valley Search and Rescue, police conducted wellness checks of residents on flooded properties who remained in their homes. They also set out in boats to patrol evacuated areas. Close to 500 properties were under evacuation order Friday afternoon, when emergency officials declared the water had peaked and was beginning to recede. This Friday, Mayor Siemens joined Kelly Green, BC's Minister of Emergency Management and Climate Preparedness, and Lana Popham, BC's Minister of Agriculture and Food, for an update on the flood situation in Abbotsford. As of Friday morning, floodwaters in Abbotsford had peaked and were gradually receding. There was still some overflow coming from the border from the Nooksack River, but the amount was slowly decreasing. As the Fraser River level also dropped, the floodgates at the Barrowtown pump station were opened, helping to divert floodwater from the Submerged River into the Fraser River. However, significant amounts of water were still inundating hundreds of properties in the community. In addition, there were significant road closures, and residents were advised to stay away from flooded roads.
Look at this field is just covered, just underwater.
Couldn't touch the water or the ground.
How would you not be able to touch the ground?
6 or 7?
All public schools in Abbotsford and Chilliwack were closed Friday. Residents of the Huntingdon neighborhood in Abbotsford reported uncertainty and helplessness as they watched floodwaters from the Nooksack River push across the border. On 2nd Avenue, where the floodwater quickly breached dozens of houses, residents who were waiting anxiously to see how bad the situation would become were forced to pack up and leave. "66 farms with livestock were placed under evacuation order in the region." Curtis Friesen with Gem Farms explained how many farmers were left scrambling to save their animals and equipment. "Anything that needs to get up high, anything valuable you get up as high as you can. You've got to do the best you can," said Friesen. After his 4th flood, Friesen, dejected, described the experience as routine for me now.
It's being pumped out of sumac. This is Boundary Road where the turf farm is. Not our turf farm, but...
Drive BC has shared an update on the province's highway closures. Many roads have reopened, but several major highways remain closed Friday evening. The Ministry of Transportation and Transit closed Highway 1 from Summis Way, Highway 11, in Abbotsford to Number 3 Road in both directions due to floodwater. Highway 1 has reopened to the interior, but is down to 1 lane in each direction. The Coquihalla Highway has also reopened.
There you go, this is Submerged River and Highway 1.